I've gotten closer with the bento shop staff that I go to every day, and she asked me on a date, but I denied her offer as I remembered my past mistake. To get my confidence back, I used the rental girlfriend service to go on a date, but that bento shop girl saw me. She got jealous and asked me to give her a kiss? The girl from the bento shop that I go to every day invited me on a date. I denied her offer, but went on a date with a rental girlfriend. She found out that and turned into a yandere. When I was in high school, I went on a date with a girl who liked me, but I blew it up so bad. And ever since then, I couldn't get over it. Now I'm about to turn 30. Ever since I started working, most of the employees were males, so I didn't really have much female interaction. So I couldn't get a girlfriend, even in my late 20s. But there was this one girl who I could talk to without feeling nervous at all. Her name is Reina, and she is a girl from a bento shop that I go to every day.
Oh, hey Ichi-san. Good morning.
Good morning, Reina. What's for today's special, huh?
Let's see. Yesterday we had a meaty bento. So how about this one with some fish?
Looks good. I'll have that then. Thanks. I live alone and I don't cook at all, so these bentos are really helpful.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
She said as she smiled at me. Man, she's so cute. As I felt warm inside like the bento, I headed to the usual park I always go to. And while I was eating at the bento, someone came up to me.
Ichi-san.
Huh? Oh, Reno. What are you doing here?
I was on my way to get some groceries. I've seen you at this park before, so I thought maybe you'd be here.
Oh, really? Did I leave something at the store?
No. This is like totally out of the blue, but do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have one.
Really? Then can we please go on a date sometime?
What?
I actually liked you since the first time we met, and always wanted to go on a date together.
Sorry, I'm actually really bad with dates and stuff, so, sorry.
Oh.
I was nowhere near finishing my bento, but I felt like running away as if someone was chasing me. She's into me? What? There's no way! Do I really look that easy to mock with? I was hesitant of going back to the bento shop after what happened yesterday, but I decided to go and just apologize to her.
Ichi-san, welcome back.
Hello. Look, I'm really sorry about...
I'm sorry for putting you in a spot like that. But I want you to know that I'm being serious.
Are you being serious?
Today's special is a Chinese bento, by the way. It's really big, and it's 20% off its original price today.
Whoa, looks so good. I'll have that then.
Thank you so much.
She really is a nice girl. If it's with Reina, I would actually go on a date. Alright. Because I had no confidence in dating whatsoever, I decided to rent a girlfriend and go on a date with her as practice. The following weekend, I went over to the staple date spots with my rental girlfriend and got to simulate a proper date with her. After the date, we said goodbye and parted ways at the station. Even though it was just a practice, I felt like I restored some confidence back in myself. I was satisfied and decided to call it a day and go back home when...
Ichi-san, good evening.
What? Reina?
Did you have fun today?
What? Why?
I just saw you across the street, that's all.
She suddenly moved closer to me.
But don't you think kissing outside is a bit too much?
What are you talking about?
Who is that girl? I'll overwrite her kiss with mine.
Wait, hold on. You got it all confused. No.
Confused? You guys were literally holding hands. The girl's the reason why you denied my offer, right?
No. It's not like that, okay? She's not even my girlfriend.
Then who is she?
She's just my friend's sister. We were shopping together, yeah.
And what about the kiss then?
I never kissed her, you probably saw someone else. I somehow managed to calm her down, keeping each other's distance as I looked in her eyes.
I see. I guess I just had a misunderstanding. I thought that girl was taking you away from me. I'm sorry.
No, it's partly my fault too, so... Hey, would you like to go on a date with me on the next weekend?
What? But I thought you didn't want to.
If it's with you, I'm totally down. Will you?
Are you sure? I'm so happy, I'd love to.
Alright then, let's meet up at 1 p.m. at the station next weekend.
Yes, I'm so excited already.
She told me as her face started blushing up. And on the day of the date, I still felt really nervous even though I practiced with my rental girlfriend.
Ichi-san, apparently they're using a rose dram on this eclair. Isn't it beautiful?
It really is.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Rana likes taking photos, and she sends me the photos she took at the cafe, the food, and the selfies that we took at the park and whatnot. My DM got filled with pictures from her instantly. It was getting late, so I decided to head to the bar that I reserved when...
Ichi-san, can I hold your hand?
Sorry, of course, we're on a date after all.
Don't apologize.
Your hands are warm, Reina.
When I was in school, my friends used to use my hands as a heat pad during the winter.
Really? And so, Reina and I got closer little by little. After we left the bar, I walked Reina to the station and I headed back to my house. Suddenly, my phone started ringing. I checked and I saw it was from Reina.
I had so much fun today. Please invite me on a date again.
I did it! Let's go! I was just so happy that she enjoyed the date and told me that. I felt like a king. I got back home, took a shower, and noticed that she sent more pictures to me from today's date. Looked like I even missed her call. She really likes to keep in touch, huh? I thought to myself as I gave her a call. We had a blast talking on the phone too, and before I knew it, I was already really late. Wow, it's so late already, I didn't even notice at all. You gotta work tomorrow too, right? Good night.
Yeah, good night.
From the excitement, I couldn't even sleep much that night. Good morning.
Good morning, Ichi-san.
Were you able to wake up on time today?
Surprisingly, I was.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. What's today's special, huh?
How about this vegetable bento? It's got a lot of nutrients.
I'll have that then.
Here. Take this vinegar and mustard. You can enjoy different types of taste with these.
Wow, that sounds so good. Thanks, I'll contact you later.
Thank you so much.
Since we went on a date, Reina's been texting and calling me every day. Sometimes I feel like she's taking this far more seriously than I am. But I just thought that she was that much into me, so I took it positively. And we started going on dates every weekend from then on. I don't really know good places to go on dates, but Reina sure does, so I feel like we complement each other very well. One day during the date,
Ichi-san, there's this movie I want to watch.
Great, I like watching movies too.
Really? I want to watch
The movie she wanted to watch was a romance film. We sat next to each other, and when the light went off, she slowly held my hand. When I gripped her hand back, she looked at me and smiled happily. While I watched the movie, enjoying her company, I saw Reina crying during the final scene of the movie. The movie ended, and as we were walking outside, I saw Reina looking down. Is something wrong?
No, it's just that I cried too much and my makeup is all messed up.
Do you want to go to a cafe and fix that up then?
Yes, that would be great. Thanks.
Her mood got lightened up as soon as she fixed her makeup, and we were walking around the city trying to find a place to get dinner.
I'm so hungry. How about you?
I am too. Let's decide on where to eat then, okay?
Can we hold hands while we walk?
Of course.
Your hands are really warm, Ichi-san.
No, your hands are definitely warmer. Reina suddenly moved closer to me and locked arms with me.
Your soft marshmallows are...
I'm happy that she feels comfortable around me, but my heart was racing like crazy. So we looked around for a restaurant nearby and decided to go in there. We ordered randomly and our salad came first.
It's here! Here, I'll put it on your plate.
It's okay, I'll do it myself.
Don't worry. I'm good at stuff like this.
If you say so, thanks.
By the way, you can eat anything, right? You don't have any dislikes?
Yeah, I'm surprised that you remembered that.
Of course I remember.
She really was good at plating salads. It honestly looked like a chef's work. Reina, is it because you like cooking or that you work at the Bento store?
That's right. I actually used to work as a nutritionist. But I didn't really like working only with women, so...
Oh, really? I kinda thought that you wouldn't have a problem with communicating with people.
Apparently I'm easily misunderstood, you know?
Maybe a lot of women are jealous of her because even though she looks super hot, she's really talkative and fun to be around, which is exactly what men find attractive.
Here, Ichi-san, open wide.
What?
Come on, open up.
Alright.
There you go.
It tastes really good, but this is really embarrassing.
Sorry. I've always wanted to try this out, you know.
And just like that, it was a bit embarrassing, but we were able to enjoy our dinner together. It's really comfortable being here with her. If I marry her, I'll be able to live like this every day, maybe. And a few weeks have passed. I've been really busy with work and I didn't have a chance to go to the bento shop. In fact, I was so busy, I even had days where I forgot to message her. That day, I checked on my phone after work, and there were hundreds of messages from Reina. When I apologized and told her I was too busy to even have lunch, I looked at my phone and she stopped spamming messages, but after I managed to get work done and got off work, I decided to head to the bento store to see her.
Ichi-san, I'm sorry about earlier.
It's totally fine. Do you want to go home together after you're done?
Of course! I'm getting off soon, so please, give me a moment.
I'll be waiting at the park then, okay?
Got it.
I bought a little snack for myself and I waited at the bench at the park until she got off work. Not much later, Reina came, and so I decided to walk her to the station. Reina, are you a worrier?
Yes. I get really anxious when I don't get a response back from someone close to me.
Got it. Then I'll do my best to reply as soon as possible. So if you can't get a response out of me, just try not to worry so much, okay?
Alright.
I won't block you out from the blue or anything like that.
Ichi-san, thank you so much.
Reina was looking a bit anxious earlier, but I feel like she's alright now. I never knew because I had no experience dating a girl, but I guess I need to try and make her feel reassured from now on. But one day, I was going for a drink with my colleagues, so I told Reina that I wouldn't be able to check my phone for a while. So as I was out drinking until late without any worries, something happened. When I was on my way home, I checked my smartphone and I jumped. Around midnight, I had a message from Reina, and she was saying something like, "It's way too late to be out drinking at this time. Are you lying to me about this whole thing? Aren't you with another girl?" She's jumping to conclusions again. Dang it, I gotta be more careful with her. I just decided to give her a call as soon as possible. I called her and she picked up with one call. And she just said that she wanted to talk to me in person, so I headed toward the park that I go to usually. Reina, I'm sorry for calling you this late at night.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry for making you come.
I made you worry again, right? I was just drinking with my colleagues, okay? They're all guys. No girls were there, so don't worry.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to see the pictures that we took earlier?
Oh, thanks. Wow, it's really only guys, huh?
I told you. Do you trust me now?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
As long as you trust me, it's fine. But why did you think that I was going out with a girl?
I'm sorry. I just do it over and over again.
Over and over again?
I've done the same stupid thing to my ex-boyfriend as well. He used to cheat on me a bit. So I would get really anxious when I don't get messages back.
Is that so?
I'm really sorry. It's like I'm trying to control you even though we're not even dating in the first place. Maybe we should stop seeing each other for a while.
Reina.
I don't want to cause any trouble for someone who's been so good to me.
But Reina, I never thought that getting a bunch of messages from you was for trouble.
What?
If anything, I was happy to see how much you cared for me, Reina.
Do you really think so?
Yeah. I was actually feeling really sorry for how anxious I was making you feel.
What? No! You've done nothing wrong, Ichi-san. That's why I don't want to cause you any trouble.
Reina.
Thank you for coming today.
And she left soon after that. I don't want to see her sad. I love Reina when she's smiling. That moment I realized how I felt for Reina, and I decided to confess to her the next time we met. But from that next day forward, Reina's texting to me started to get really dry. So I waited outside the store until she got off work to see her in person. When Reina saw me, she got surprised and tried to walk away, but I chased her and stopped her. Why are you running away?
Because...
What about my feelings then?
What?
You know, I've been in love with you from a long time ago. Probably even before we started going on dates.
Ichi-san.
I hated myself for rejecting your offer to go on that date, so... That girl that you thought was my girlfriend... She was actually a rental girlfriend.
What? Then why?
I've never been on a date before, and I didn't want to mess up a date with you, so... I was just trying to practice with the rental girlfriend and gain confidence, you know?
Wait, really?
Yeah. And now that we've gotten so close, I can't let our relationship end like this.
But I might cause trouble to you, Ichi-san.
Reina said, with a really sad face. Then let's make a promise, okay?
A promise?
Try not to worry even if I don't reply back to you. And if 2 hours have passed without my reply, you can send another message to me.
Okay.
And this is all on the premise that
Yes?
I love you, Reina. So please don't worry so much, okay? Let's work on fixing it together, alright?
Ichi-san.
You're such a crybaby, Reina.
Oh, Ichi-san.
As she looked up at me, I just hugged her. And I wondered how I was able to date such a cute girl like her. A few days have passed since we made that promise, and I've already seen some changes in her already. She didn't become as worried as when I didn't text her back. And even when we were on dates and the female staff was being all nice to me, she's such a nice lady. Reina seemed more tolerant than before. Maybe it's because Reina completely trusted me as I do my best to not make her worry as well. One day after a date, Reina, I feel like your anxiety is much better now.
Yeah. I think it's because of the promise you made me. You put it in words so I was able to understand it better, you know? And because you told me how much you love me. And I was so happy to hear that.
Hey, Reina,
What?
if I ever make you feel worried again, I promise to be with you regardless.
Thanks.
So, do you want to get married?
Yes.
I promise to make you happy, Reina.
I'm so happy. I love you, Ichi-san.
Reina stood on her toes and leaned in to kiss me. And our lips just felt so warm and soft. After that, we decided to go to each other's parents, report to our workplaces, and get prepared to move in together. It was so hectic that by the time I noticed, half a year had gone by. To my surprise, Reina's parents owned a little traditional Japanese restaurant. And Reina's brother is taking it over now. But I feel like now I know where Reina's passion for cooking comes from. We've been congratulated by both of our families. And we're gonna have our wedding tomorrow. I can only imagine how good Reina would look in her dress. I swore to myself that I would do my best to protect her smile and never make it fade away ever again.